Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys the weekly soul connection reading. And so this reading is actually timeless, which means that anytime you happen to run across these messages, they could resonate for whatever week you happen to be in. But at the end of the day, just take what resonates and get rid of anything that doesn't. This soul connection can be a twin flame, a soulmate, maybe something else. At the end of the day, we're just really focused on the energies, not necessarily any labels. The decks I'll be using here, I'll let you guys know what they are as I shuffle each deck, and everything will be listed down below. This Organite today is called the Pumpkin Organite. So I just wanted to, of course, go straight in with this fall vibe. I got these cute little battery string lights at the Dollar Tree, and I got this fabric here at Joann. It might have been from Hobby Lobby. It's one of the two, you guys. I'm so sorry. Anyways, we're officially, though, in spooky season, so I have a little intro. I'm going to make different intros for all the seasons, but I'm really, really excited. And also, too, I'm going to kind of flip-flop back and forth between weeks. Last week, I did about an hour-long soul connection reading. This week, it's going to be shorter, and I'm just going to kind of try to go back and forth because not everybody likes the same thing. And so I want to give a nice variety for those of you that don't really care for the long drawn out readings. So anyways, let's get started, you guys. We're going to take a look and see what is your current person's vibration. You know, what does that energy look like? Where are they vibrating at this time? What is their energy at this particular time, if I want to say that for like the fifth time? This right here is called the archetype cards. What energy is your person in? We have Shapeshifter. So each card has a light and also shadow attributes. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at both. And let's get another one here. Oh, we have Bully. Doesn't necessarily mean your person is a bully, but we'll take a look at all of that. And the last one, we have Mystic. Okay. All right, so we're going to clarify with some tarot. This cool tarot deck, very festive for the holiday season. This is called Trick or Tarot. So we're going to grab some tarot to clarify each one. So Shapeshifter, it says skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. So this to me would be somebody who is very expansive, very open-minded, also somebody who is open to different concepts, spirituality, things like that. Now, the shadow attribute could be projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the movement. So this might be somebody who is open-minded, but the shadow is they're not open-minded. They're trying to push a certain narrative. They're trying to push a certain agenda. So let's get a card that connects with this. With the Two of Wands. I feel like your person wants to see change in the world. They do, right? Because not in this deck, but in traditional tarot, it shows a man and he is holding the world in his hands. So he's heavily contemplating on what he wants to do. Does he want to make a difference in the world? Does he want to make his mark in the world, etc.? I feel like your person right now is very convicted in their beliefs, but they might be somewhat closed-minded. So they could be experiencing some blowback, or they could be experiencing some issues in their lives with, let's just say, coworkers, society, maybe even social media, etc. I'm also getting too that your person wants to make their mark on the world, and so they might be trying to reinvent themselves. Maybe, you know, years ago they were involved in this, and now all of a sudden they're shifting into something different. And so they're maybe expanding themselves in their career, trying to figure out who they are today. So it's just somebody who might still be somewhat lost, trying to figure out who they are, what they want to do, what they came here to do, etc. Yeah, so that is the message for the Shapeshifter. Now we have Bully, okay? Well, this is not going to resonate for everybody, but I almost feel like somebody might be very vocal about what they think. They're very convicted, but it can come off very aggressive. And it can also just rub a lot of people the wrong way. So your person could have a lot of problems in their lives, a lot of challenges because of this behavior. It says light attributes, highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. Okay, so this is somebody who's confronting their own fears. But the shadow is conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. That's that bully energy. So I feel like your person, if they are lashing out at others, what they're doing is they're projecting their own fears. And I feel like your person is going through some sort of spiritual transformation because of this behavior. The Six of Pentacles, yeah, it's kind of like what it give exchange. What you give is what you get back, right? Six of Pentacles is all about offering something. Are we offering energy in the way of the bully, or are we offering energy in the way of being helpful, trying to make a positive difference in the world? I feel like your person might be confused right now. They might be struggling with these energies. And now we have Mystic. So this says reveals or revels in intimate union with the divine. And then it says the shadow, delusional rapport with the divine. Oh my. Okay. I just got to tell you guys. Oh yeah, Ten of Swords. I almost get someone that projects this image that they are together, that they're spiritual, that they're high vibe. And some of it is false. And your person, I feel, has had to go through something like some sort of smackdown, karmic smackdown, lose everything perhaps, because the Ten of Swords means it's over. We can no longer pretend. This really is pushing us deeper into ourselves to examine, to balance out any energy. It's almost like some kind of tragedy ends up being a gift. We're actually being assisted. That's Six of Pentacles, being assisted with something because things are crumbling down, you know? So I feel like your person has had to go through some major transformation, but it's been through challenging times. And I feel like whoever they were trying to be, some maybe for some inauthentic, it's kind of like things are shifting in their lives to really push them to be authentic now. Like faking it isn't gonna cut it. You've really got to practice what you preach. And I feel like somebody may have handed their ass to them, or life did, or something. So that's some pretty major energy is what I'm getting here. So it may not resonate for everybody. But anyways, that's your person's current vibration. So that's pretty heavy duty. So if you're getting any kind of blowback from them, or they've said some things to you that have been upsetting, this is really just a projection of their own inability to deal with their shadow and their fear right now. That's what I'm seeing here. And it could be that this is someone who is trying to transition to become a better version of themselves. And so maybe it is about being understanding during this period of time too. But you don't have to take their crap. You know what I mean? That's not necessarily unconditional love, letting someone just walk all over you like a doormat or abuse you. No, that's enabling. This is, you know, loving your person, but giving them that space and time that they need to figure it out. Okay? So now we're going to see how they impact your life. How does your person impact your life? So this deck is called the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle cards. How do they impact your life? We have beauty. We also have movement. And we have invisible. All right, we're going to go ahead and clarify. Oh, my little pumpkins are getting in the way. All right, let's get some tarot here. We're going to go into the Gothic tarot to clarify. Beauty. Whenever I see that card, this indicates to me, I mean, not only do you probably see this person as just absolutely beautiful, you see their inner beauty despite their shadow. You know, you're really able to take a look at them and just see these beautiful aspects of them. They're light, okay? But this is also how they impact you, is to work on your own beauty, to work on yourself. We have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is through challenging times with this person. through them challenging you, maybe even perhaps by saying things to you. What it does is it helps you to shatter any kind of self-image or self-esteem issues that you might have. This also challenges you to, in the form of unconditional love. Can you still unconditionally love someone despite the crap that they're bringing to your life, the things that they're saying, maybe the harm that they've done? That's one of the very most difficult tasks in this world, is to hold love and light for somebody, like your enemies. It's a very difficult thing to do, but I feel like you're up for the challenge, which is why the Ace of Swords is here. It's a gift from the divine. We're actually being handed this lesson from the divine. Can you do it? Are you up for it? I know you signed up for this class. Do you want it? It's kind of like that. So it's about just continuing to see the love and light in everyone, despite what people are projecting or showing you. But again, let's not get that confused with just allowing people to abuse us and treat us like crap. But this is just being in a state of, you know what, we're all human at the end of the day, and they've obviously got a lot of growing to do. Maybe I'll step aside. Maybe I'll be here when they're done. Maybe I won't. But we do have movement. So this is getting your butt in gear to work on yourself, to do things that you came here to do as well. I'm not getting here that this person is coming into your life and representing you to sit around and wait for them. I'm not getting that at all. No way. Queen of Cups, baby. Yeah, this is connected to the sign of Cancer. This is intuition. This is psychic energy. This is spirituality. This is feminine energy. This helps you to move closer to yourself. So this person, what they represent in your life is to move towards yourself. It's not necessarily to chase them, wait for them. No, this is for you to work on you, to strengthen your skills, to figure out what you came here to do, your purpose, your mission, to figure out who you are as a feminine. Okay. So that's essentially what this is pushing you to do. And it's also about trusting your intuition, maybe even connecting more with the divine, connecting more with the spiritual side of yourself. It pushes you in that direction as well. Now we have invisible. We have the Two of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, what is invisible? You can see she is looking into this like pond, I think it is, and she sees nothing, right? She feels invisible. So this right here is also working on the self for sure. It's reflection, and it is seeing things that other people can't see. So that takes the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups relies on her third eye, not necessarily her physical eyes. So I do feel like this person also pushes you to do that, especially in times where we're confused, because the Two of Pentacles and upright is very much like we're up in the air. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't understand certain things. And then when it's in the reverse position, it just means, okay, we finally understand. We're no longer going to be up in the air anymore. So they push you to really start to see things from a whole new perspective. Also, too, you might be confronting your own abandonment issues or any kind of, again, self-esteem issues that you could have. So they are essentially a part of your life to push you towards yourself, to heal, emotionally heal, feminine aspects of yourself, to step more closer to yourself. Oh my gosh, I love this for you guys. It's amazing. All right, now we're going to take a look and see what are their true intentions at this time. Doesn't mean of all time, just at this time. What are their true intentions towards you? What is your person's true intentions towards you? This right here is called the Oracle of the Shapeshifters. And I think that's kind of funny, huh? Hold on. Yeah, shapeshifter. And I chose the shapeshifters. Oracle of the Shapeshifters. What's your person's true intentions towards you? We have the fairy bee. My life is sweet. All right, let's see what that's all about. Knight of Swords, Gemini's energy. Okay, your person's true intentions towards you, I feel, just despite their own issues, I do feel like they want to take some sort of action. They want to bring you communication or truth. My life is sweet, but it's only when their life is sweet. It is conditional, you guys, I'm sorry to tell you. it's only when they're feeling better. It's only when they're feeling like they've worked hard or they've achieved some sort of goal. I see bees as community. I also see bees as worker bees, right? Our career, our finances, what we're working on. So kind of feel like your person doesn't feel the best. And so until they're feeling that, until they're feeling like their life is sweet, they may not bring you that action or they may not bring you that communication. So that's another reason why you should not wait around for this, because there's no guarantee that that will happen. Okay. We also have Elizabeth and the Lion. So there's a name coming through, Elizabeth. That could be for somebody. It says it's time to become a great leader. The Lion. The Lion is also connected to the sign of Leo. This is somebody who wants to be a leader. Okay. Queen Elizabeth, to me, Queen, King. This is just very much like a royalty, being in charge type of energy. I feel like this is connected to this. Like that's what they're trying to become. They're trying to become a leader in their industry again. They're trying to get back on top again where they once were, where I feel like they have in a way fallen off their throne. So their true intentions towards you is that until they level up or until they can be that king or queen again, it's like they're not able to make a move towards you. Yeah, see, they feel down and out. Five of Pentacles. It's exactly what it is. They feel down and out. They feel poor. They feel just completely devoid. They feel spiritually distraught, confused, lost. To me, that's a lost soul card. Okay? So I feel like that's definitely what the situation is. Your person is probably going to continue to keep this door closed until their life improves. And again, you're not waiting around for that to happen. It's just the message that's coming through here. All right. Now we're going to look into how do they feel about you? How does your person feel about you? What does that look like? How's your person feeling towards you? This is the Halloween Oracle. Currently feel towards you. Beautiful. We have joy. This is rejoicing in the present. So at this present time, your person actually, when they do think about you, they feel joy. They do. That's amazing. See all those fall leaves too? And we have skeleton. But I feel like how they feel about you, they feel like you're stronger than them. They feel like you're a stronger person than they are right now. And that might be one of the reasons why they're not making their presence known, or by coming through and making contact, or maybe jumping the gun to try to put this connection, moving forward with it, is because they don't feel like they're at your level. They don't feel that strength themselves. They see you as strong, but they don't feel that strength. I'm also too, they don't want to drag you down. They don't want to drag you down. You might be a very positive person, have a lot of amazing things going on for yourself, and your person doesn't want to drag you down. That's what it is. So let's go ahead and go into this Halloween tarot and see what else. Magician, yeah. The magician to me is very much like law of attraction, somebody who's able to manifest, somebody who is just, they've got the tools that they need in order to create the life that they want. They really, really see you as someone who is a creator. They see you in the light right now. They see that you're doing really well, right? That's it. Queen of Imps, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is connected to Aries. Aries are very headstrong people, right? Aries love to be at the top. This person does not feel like they're at the top. So that's the deal. They don't feel like maybe you are going to receive them. They don't feel like you're going to feel good about what they're bringing to the table. It's almost like they don't feel like they're at your level. That's it. Yep, Two of Imps, Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands, you guys, is that kind of stuck energy where your person just kind of knows that they need to make some choices, they need to make some decisions, but they're still just not making that decision to come towards you. They feel like maybe you're just not in a place where you're going to receive them well. Or they just don't feel good about themselves. I feel like that is more than anything. They feel like you're strong and they're not. Yeah, they feel like a page. They feel like a page in comparison to you. That's what it is. The Page of Swords. I do feel like your person also, too, they check up on you. They either watch you on social media, they ask people about you. They could also just kind of message you here and there, but you guys aren't really connecting. Maybe you guys are just sending a few texts, but then they kind of drop off again. The communication is just not necessarily completely fluid all the time, kind of hit and miss. Some of you guys are not in contact at all, and so this would be somebody who's kind of checking up on you on social media. Yeah. But they're also in their headspace about you, trying to figure out things very logically with Page of Swords, trying to figure it out. And we also have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups I can sometimes see as Pisces energy. This is somebody who can only give you a crumb. This is somebody who doesn't feel ready. They feel like a child compared to the queen or king that you are. They just don't feel like they have anything that they can really give you. They don't feel strong. They feel weak. And I don't want to say like a child, because children are not necessarily weak, but they just feel like a child compared to your royal energy. Yeah, Eight of Pumpkins, Eight of Pentacles. So they're still working on themselves. So until they're done with working on themselves, bringing that sweetness back into their lives, taking that power back, until they feel strong again in their work situation or career, I just feel like the way that your person feels towards you and their intentions, it is matching up, okay? But the thing is, when they think about you, they see you as strong, they feel your light, they actually feel joy, but it's almost like they know that maybe they're not in a position to be able to match that energy. So that is what we have. So now we're going to go into just anything that's being hidden from you at this time that you need to know. This right here is called the Dark Mirrors Oracle. Anything that's hidden that we need to know. Forgetting oneself. And anger and chains. Ooh, anger and chains. All right. This is called the Tarot Z. It's like a zombie tarot. It's so freaking cool. Forgetting oneself. Something that's hidden. That maybe we're having a hard time kind of accepting or seeing. Oh yeah, Seven of Cups. This is the deal. What is Seven of Cups? Seven of Cups is of many things, but I'm getting in this particular instance, we can sometimes get caught up in a fantasy world, right? And it doesn't mean that this connection's fantasy, that it's not fact, it's not fiction, it's not something that's real. That's not what it's saying. But sometimes we can get so caught up with the way that we feel towards someone. Very just Neptune-ish, is that a word? Energy, just very dreamy. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking dreamy. That we forget about ourselves. We start to forget oneself, which is us, right? We get too caught up in this fantasy world. We're flying around in a dream state. It's so magical. It's so wonderful. There is a time and a place for that kind of energy, but in every single day life that cannot sustain you long term. It's also not realistic. So what we might be failing to see, what the shadow could possibly be, what we're kind of like, what's being hidden right now that we need to look at, is we need to make sure that we don't forget about ourselves. We don't forget about the most important thing, which is ourselves. And it's not a selfish energy. It's very much about, let's not put all of our eggs into somebody else's basket, because when we do that and this person is not able to match up to that fantasy, we're going to be sadly disappointed. So that's why we should never really project a fantasy on another person. So now we have anger and chains. Ooh, look at that. That's the Strength card, Beast. Strength represents the sign of Leo. So strengths come up. I think with the other one, it wasn't the Strength card, but it was the same kind of message, Strength. So strength 2 times, anger and chains. It's almost like this beast is chained up and wants to unleash, wants to get out of the cage, wants to do all these things, but they feel really repressed and chained up. So something too that we need to understand and know that might be hidden from view is somebody may actually really, really want this. They may want this connection, and this isn't to keep you stuck or further in a fantasy land, okay? But I do feel like your person is trying to work out some kind of energy, and they have a lot of ego and a lot of anger, and a lot of those chains are keeping them down right now. They may really want to move forward or contact you or do something to make this connection work, but their ego is standing in the way and will not allow them to come towards you. So they're very restrained. And this is also too very animalistic energy. So if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I want to be with this person, I feel like I just need to contact them, I want to be with them, there's no wrong or right answer for that. But this could be that we need to kind of chain ourselves down, restrain ourselves, instead of doing things that we feel in the moment. Let that moment pass. Don't make decisions based on, I just feel so amazing today, I'm going to do this. There's a difference between our emotions and our higher self. And so when you're feeling that I have to, that's usually coming from ego. If it's something that just continues to gnaw at you and it's very calm and subtle, that could be more of that higher self, your intuition speaking to you, guiding you. It's very gentle. There's no strings attached. There's no chains attached to that situation. We're not going to get pissed off if we were to reach out and they don't respond. That's when you know it came from egos, when you get pissed that it didn't go your way. So something being hidden from you is to make sure that you check in with yourself and that you're grounded, as well as focusing more on yourself rather than this person right now. Let them work out their stuff. If they return, fantastic. And if they don't, maybe you'll get guidance at a later date about this. But restrain yourself is what I'm seeing here from making decisions when we're super emotional. I don't know why that's the shadow, but it is. All right, you guys. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and look at just where things are headed. All right. This right here is called the Dancing in the Dark Tarot. And we're going to combine it with, oh my God, that scared the hell out of me. The Moonology cards. Sharky is up on top of the kitchen cabinets and she is knocking over my pumpkins. So that, I don't know why startled me so bad. Anyways, let's get a few cards here. Future energies. When I say future, just kind of moving forward, what's coming up for this connection, the energies that might be at play. We have, oh, I love this. Surrender to the divine. Oh, full moon. Maybe some of you guys did that, right? This full moon in Pisces just passed. Some of you guys may have released on this full moon. You just surrendered whatever fate, whatever the universe has in store for you and this person with this connection. You let it go. Zero expectations. I'm moving on with my life. If it's meant to be, spirit, you'll make it happen. Nothing wrong with that. We have the Queen of Cups again. Oh my gosh, the Queen of Cups. See, this is the second time that she's showing up in this reading, sign of Cancer. I feel like this is surrendering to the divine, spirituality, your connection, your intuition, relying on what your senses are telling you rather than what your physical eyes are seeing. When our physical eyes are fixated on things, we can get very trapped in our egos, right? So this is about going within, withdrawing, going within, surrendering to that feminine energy. Very just yin energy. I love it. What else? Could be also too, your person is going to also surrender that ego energy and lean more into themselves for the answers. We have don't let your past hold you back. I mean, guys, there you go. Don't let your past hold you back. So I feel like this is also for your person as well. If they have issues that are still just haunting them from their past, it's been holding them back for quite some time. And so the divine is actually working with the both of you in order for you to let go of your ego, surrender that ego, go more into yourselves, your higher selves, your spiritual side. Don't let this situation, oh my gosh, I love it. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Don't let this connection hold you back from the life that you deserve to live. Reconciliation, divine timing. It doesn't get any better or more clear than that, you guys. This is telling you when these two cups are meant to reconcile, they will. Okay? They will. But in the meantime, don't let this connection, don't let this experience turn into a negative thing. Let it work for you. Let it restore you. Let it heal you. And it's not that you're looking to your person to do that. You are getting to know yourself and going through all of your own emotions and working on all of these things and doing the healing that you need to do and you're doing it in the name of this person, really. I mean, you're really doing it in the name of yourself and the divine, but this person has some sort of role in your healing as well, and your ascension, and you for them too. Oops, sorry guys. So don't let them hold you back, right? Don't let anything from your past hold you back. Keep thriving, keep moving forward. And when the time is right, you guys may reconcile once again. This is connected to the sign of Sagittarius. We're not in Sagittarius season. We're in Libra season. It's Libra, Scorpio, then Sagittarius. There could be something that happens in Sagittarius season, which could be the 11th or 12th month of this year. So surrender, let go, and watch the miracles unfold. I say that all the time, but I really mean it. And the cards are really saying that. So anyways, you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed these messages this week. Maybe some of you guys feel that these messages are repetitive, but sometimes we just need to hear things in 100 different ways before it just freaking clicks. And some of us are just kind of like, you know what? I don't even need to do this anymore. I'm out. Totally fine too. Anyways, you guys, thanks again for watching this reading if you did and you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.